There we go. And welcome, peep peeps, if you are joining us tonight. And
Evening. Good evening.
nice. And with me, as always, I've got my streaming buddy in Seeker707. How are you, Seeker?
It's me. Great. Hi. I'm great, thanks. How is everybody else doing?
Yeah, good. I see we've got some people that have joined us on the stream, and guys, welcome. Happy to see everybody here, and coming out to watch the weekend recap show with us. This is something we do with every competition, so we do a little bit of a recap show, talking about some stuff happening in the community, in the news, and of course, also about the games of the week, right? So that's all.
We've got quite a few people here to say hello to already. We've got Lucas, what? Got Decide Died. I don't know if it's Da Freak Show or D Freak Show.
It could be the Freak Show. I think it could be the Freak Show.
We've got Atalia. We've got Juan, Skeetsy, Constant from Darkside Gaming. We've got Heinru, Jenison, got Yoshi, got Cal, Alpone, Renato from Project Alpha, Aquafarce is here. Yeah, Mark.
Hey, Mike, what's up, buddy?
So guys, drop a hello so we can see and we can say hi.
Lekker.
It's nice to see support you get.
I see that there's a comment there on the stream as well that says echo. If you guys could let us know from who that echo is. Is it from me or from Seek?
From me, apparently. It's from me, apparently.
From you. Okay, well, let me try and adjust that then slightly, if that'll work. Sika, you can just keep speaking. I'm playing around with the settings here and trying to just get that little echo bit away, and that should do it. Guys, please let us know if Seeker is less tunnely.
Do I still sound like I'm in a wind tunnel?
Yes.
That was the effect I was going. That was the effect I was going for.
You were going for wind effect, right?
We've also got Lisa and Leash that joined us.
Nice. And of course, the Freak Show is inderdaad die Freak Show. He says that's what he said. So it's all good. But
Besides his intro.
Oh, nice. I like it. Right, so guys, you are obviously here tonight to join us for the weekly recap show. And I think I earlier said to Sika when we just came online, I was like, there's an elephant in the room, and Sika was like, it's not an elephant, it's very good news. So you might be wondering what we are talking about. And about a week ago, you guys would have seen that we did a blog post on our website, www.bfclanwars.net, and we were talking about a leak, and the leak was around the fact that Modern Warfare was going to be getting 38 additional maps, which is significant news, right? And then just a little bit later in the week, actually last night, there was another leak, and I'm going to pop up a little picture on the screen here, and this is what was leaked. There was a map leaked, and it was indeed a map which the speculation is that it is a Battle Royale map, which for me is brilliant news. Oh really? Even after I fixed it?
Worse.
Oh no, that's not good. Okay, well, let me try and do something here then on my side. I'm gonna just lower that level a little bit, and then hopefully that will... Oh, there we go. And then hopefully that will make you sound better. Right. So, Sika, that map was leaked, right? Battle Royale. What do you think?
Can't wait.
No, of course.
Super excited. And the reason I'm super excited, I'm sorry to cut you off, but the reason I'm super excited is because coming from obviously a battlefield background, we couldn't play the Firestorm on Battlefield in South Africa because it was so bad. So we're really hoping at this point that it's just going to be much better, and we're actually going to be able to play with reason.
Yep, absolutely. So what I'm going to do is, not what I'm going to do. I mean, what's happening here is that I was wondering where the 38 maps were going to come from, right? But looking at the the map that you guys see on the screen there, it looks like they've taken portions of the Battle Royale map to create this list of 38 maps that we saw the week before, right? So I think that's a pretty good thing, because it means that in multiplayer mode you would be able to, you know, sort of start learning the maps, and that will also help you when you get into the Battle Royale, so to already know a little bit of the landscape, right?
So while you talk a little bit about that, I'm actually just going to pop off of Discord and then try and fix, maybe see if the echo is
Okay, cool.
nice enough.
You can try that. Right. So that is what was then leaked, guys. Is that map that you see on the screen there? Now, again, this is all data mined stuff, right? So, I mean, you know, how real it is, we will have to wait and see. You know, it could be 100% real, it could be a little bit real, we don't know, right? I mean, we will have to wait and see what that is all about. But
it's the thing with leaks, right? Is, well, we'll say leaks in inverted commas, as Mr. White did. But you know, that's the one thing you can never tell. If people have been data mining, you don't know if it's something that is actually going into production, or something that was maybe concept at some point and was never actually adopted, sort of, you know, fallen away by the wayside. So yeah, I mean, it's nice to see, but let's try not to get our hopes up too much.
absolutely, absolutely. Right, so stepping off that topic and then moving on to what has happened this week. So guys, if you are looking at your screen right now, you will see that we have the playoff brackets there, and of course the games that were played in week 1 was GSE, that's Gunslingers Elite, versus Darkside Gaming South Africa. We had Vendetta, who played DPS Blue. We had Repress that played DA, which is Diabetic Alliance. That's the one I keep forgetting. We had PSW, so PlayStation War Games, who played Old Men of Vinco. We had Evil that played DPS Green, and we had, of course, Gig 797 that played Dogs of War. So those were the games that were played this week, and shortly we will show you all the results of those games for the week. And of course, next week, or this coming week rather, we've got quite a lineup, right? We've got the Gunslingers Elite facing off against 4Q. We've got Vendetta facing off against Lifeline Gaming, or LLG. We've got Repress facing off Untamed Beasts. PlayStation War Games up against the girls there, so up against GSG, Gunslinger Girls. We've got Evil facing off against Project Alpha, and then of course Gig 797 against Bob. So I think quite a number of exciting games, and we'll talk a little bit more about the games and when they are scheduled, and we'll actually show you guys the exact schedules as well. But as always, we try and do some new and innovative things, don't we, Seeker? So guys, what we have done during the week is of all the streams that have been let's call them produced, what Seeker has done on her side is she's gone away every week, well, not every week, every game, and she's looked through that stream, and she's pulled out a couple of clips, and we are creating a new segment that we will have in every recap show every week, that is called Blitz Clips of the Week. Right, and I've got to say that slowly, right? And
we had a discussion about this. We
said so from this week we will be having this segment, and we are going to be highlighting either good plays or little funny moments, or you know, whatever may be the case that came up, right? And then of course right after this section we will be talking about the pools and the games for next week. But let's go to see some of these clips and to highlight some of the things that actually made it onto this board for this week. And the first clip that we're going to be looking at was actually between a game between Evil and DPS Green, right? And I think the featured clip is Mr. White, actually.
That's correct. And correct. And it's in no way is it being like favoritism. Favoritism.
Yes.
I had to have a clip from each
Of
game.
course,
Okay.
of course. And this clip actually features Mr. White getting a double kill right at the end, and of course that beautiful, beautiful golden skin that he has. So here is the clip, guys.
Mr. White gets the last kill.
Look what he did.
He can't revive.
So there we go. That was the clip, and that was Mr. White getting that double kill at the end between that game between Evil and DPS Green, and showing off that gold skin. I'm still working towards that, right? It's not going super well. But we'll see how that goes, right? Then the next clip that we have is actually between Darkside. It was Darkside Gaming South Africa and the game with GSE, and this was the one
awesome.
where someone was busy defying gravity, isn't it?
Yes. This was like a hop, skip, and a jump, and it was
Let's call
amazing
it
to watch.
let's call it the epic jump clip. So let's have a look at that one.
Ah, shit. Unlucky.
Moved up.
No worries, boy. That was a good round. That was a good
No worry.
round.
I thought he was in the right corner, but he moved.
So a nice kill in the end there. I mean, it was an absolutely great clip to watch, especially. I mean, I think there was you know, the player thought he was on the left, but he was on the right. He came in jumping, and then, you know, sort of got taken out in the air. So that was quite an interesting thing.
Yes, I just love that. Yes, I just love that final kill where you can actually watch him jumping in the air and being shot in the air. It was like really Matrix style.
There we go. That's a good way to say it. Absolutely Matrix, right? Now the next clip is an interesting one, and it actually goes with a bit of a question, right? This was the game between DA and RE. And I guess the question is, what do you do when you are 5-1 down and the bomb is being armed? Right? I mean, what do you call that? Do you call that your moment of glory? I mean, I don't know, right? But
according to them.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at this clip.
Darren, you're a legend, and I told you this.
How do you do the sprays?
The thumbs up kills me.
Go run, Clinton, do the thumbs up.
Yay!
They're making us fight for it. Keep at 'em.
Wow, fuck, when one was far.
How do you spray?
I mean, that's your moment of glory.
Get all the spray paint on the floor.
There we go. And I especially like the little thumbs up given there, right? It was amazing.
Spray paint. Thumbs up to the team, because I'm not getting through this, but we'll, you know, hope you're having fun watching.
So there we go, guys. That's your answer. What do you do when you're 5 down or 5-1 down and the bomb is being armed, right? Is you give everybody a thumbs up and you start spraying wherever you are. Now the next clip is a little bit of a clip that I did on the third person view, right? And I just wanted to reiterate my view on the third person, so that's what this next little clip is about.
We got some interesting comments after about
Yes,
this,
yes. So I think let's add it right there. So here it is, guys. So I'm gonna try and do a little bit of first person. This third person view is definitely not for noobs, right? This camera is very
yeah, because it just goes underneath the map and then it goes.
Man, this thing can go so far out the map. We can spectate people on Argonne Forest in Battlefield 1. So, yeah. If you good enough, you can spectate 2 games at the same time, including, you know, Battlefield, if you would like to, with that very aggressive camera. There we go. And then, of course, the last clip. And I mean,
my favorite one.
yes,
my favorite
absolutely.
One.
So this was with the game between Geek 797 versus Dogs of War. And I mean, we've got to give it to SB, right? I think it is absolutely great. And I think he also gets not only MVP, but also Player of the Week, right?
Yes, it's just he takes Player of the Week 100%.
Absolutely. Here's the clip, guys.
I disappear, and then at least I know something's getting fed.
Oh, SB gets 3 kills in a row. Triple kill there. So only invalid. So 3 on, 1 at the moment. Let's run with invalid because he's obviously going to be part of the action. And as I go there, it was a trade. It was a trade. Oh no, it wasn't.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
So there we go, guys. That is the map.
SB gets MVP for that one.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
that was a trip. That was a very, very, very quick trip. There we go. And that was an absolutely epic. It was a triple kill, and then he had another one, right? So he actually had 4 kills in a row there.
I think he went 10 in that. I think he went 10 in that.
Yeah, no, that was.
I don't know how you get 10 kills against 5.
No, that was absolutely amazing. And of course, I mean, there was a couple of revives involved as well, and you know that sort of thing. But absolutely epic, right? So there we go, guys. That is our new section called Blitz Clips of the week, and that is something that Seeker is putting together for us every week with the live streams that are available. And what's going to happen with those clips is that later in the week, Seeker will actually combine a video and she will upload it to her channel, and you guys can go and view all those clips that make it into the Blitz every week. You can actually go and view it on Seeker's channel as well. Seeker, how do people find your channel?
YouTube. YouTube. It's NCK707, but I will just drop a link in the chat now. Yeah, alright.
There we go. And of course, guys, while you are there, also hit that little subscribe button on Seeker's channel to also show your support there, and support her with her channel as well. And while we're talking about it, if you are already registered to our channel, thank you very much. If you are not, please hit the little subscribe button. And also, if you like what we are doing, then also give us a like on this video. That is always appreciated. But there we go. That was the clips for the week, and I must tell you, I really think SB had a good one there at the end, right? I mean, I loved that. It was really good.
When I was watching it, I was like, this has to go in. Before even the end of that map, I was like, okay, I know exactly which one I'm choosing for this one.
Absolutely great. Right, so are we going to get onto the pools? Excellent. So guys, what I'm going to pull up for you is the current standings. Of course, you can also find this information on www.bfclanwars.net under the section called Call of Duty, and this will be the pool results for Season 1. You will find it under that menu item. But if you are joining us tonight, these are your standings. And I think if we go, maybe let's go in order, right? Why not? So Pool 1 there, of course, consists of Darkside Gaming South Africa, GSE Gunslingers Elite, and then, of course, 4Q is in that pool as well. Now, of course, this past week, 4Q had their off week, so they didn't play, which is why all their numbers are still on 0 there, but the game happened between Darkside Gaming South Africa and GSE, and, of course, Darkside came out on top there with 13 points, and I believe, and from what I could see, it was a very, very close game.
It looked like an amazingly close game.
Oh, okay. So, Seeker, what we'll have to do at some point is me and you will have to work on some of the echo things happening here. I can see the guys are commenting on the stream, and we'll sort that out. But looking at Pool 2 then, we had DPS Blue there, we have Vendetta VDT, and we have LLG, which is Lifeline Gaming. Of course, Lifeline had their off week, and the game between DPS Blue and VDT happened, and DPS took that game, and they are up on 14 points with VDT on 11. And I think DPS had a really, really good game there. I unfortunately did not manage to watch that game, but from what I heard, it was also fairly good and fairly close. Then moving on to Pool 3, we had Repress and DA playing, which was very entertaining, I might add, as you guys also saw from the clips that we showed a little bit earlier. And Repress came out on top there with 15 points, and DA at the moment on 4 points. And then of course UB having their first on week this coming week, not playing in week 1. So I'm looking forward to see how UB fares against Repress. And that's of course also the game that we are looking to stream this week, Sika.
They just have to confirm with us, but I think
all right, great stuff. Moving on to Pool 4 then, we had Old Men of Vinco, and they played PlayStation War Games. Old Men of Vinco coming out on top there with 15 points, and PSWG there on 2 points. And of course the girls not playing last week either. They are also having their first game this week, and that will be against PlayStation War Games, and we'll see how that goes. I'm interested to see how that game pans out as well. Pool 5 then, this is your pool.
Pool 4.
Of course, we have Evil there. They went up against DPS Green, and of course the guys having their first game this week is Project Alpha. Of course, Evil then took that pool this week and came out on top with 13 points, and DPS Green there on 8 points at the moment. So well done to Evil there. And then moving on to the last pool, which is Pool 6, we had Dogs of War, who faced off against Gig 797, came out on top there with 15 points, so leading the pool there at the moment. And of course Bob playing their first game this week, and that will be against Gig 797. And I think that is, if I'm speaking under correction, I think that one's on Wednesday night. Now, actually speaking about the lineups, we actually have all of the fixtures for the week here, and I'm actually going to just close this one and then pull up the fixtures for you guys. And that is the fixtures for next week. So we are starting off on the 19th, that is Tuesday, with Repressed Gaming versus UB or Untamed Beasts, and if everything pans out, that will be the game that we will be streaming this week as well. Then on the 20th, we've got a couple of games there. We've got 3, that is Gig 797 I apologize. It is GSG, Gunslinger Girls, facing off against PlayStation War Games. On the same evening, same time as well, we've got 4Q facing off against GSE, so 4Q Mate facing off Gunslingers Elite. And then about a half an hour later, that's at 9 o'clock on the 20th, that's Wednesday, we have Gig 797, and they will be facing Bob. So then on the 21st, we have 2 games as well, and that will be the game between LLG or Lifeline Gaming, and they will be facing off against Vendetta. And we have Evil, who will be facing off against Project Alpha. Dun, dun, dun. So there we go. So that is the fixtures that are going to be coming up this coming week. And I must tell you, I'm looking forward to quite a number of these games, right? I mean, I don't think there's a game here that I would not like to watch. Unfortunately, I can't watch all of them, and neither can I stream all of them. But definitely the
Watch them afterwards.
Yes, of course. So hopefully there will be some streamers available other than us that will take up the opportunity to stream some of these games. And definitely, I think the Repress and UB one I'd like to do, and then I think there's a couple of other games here that are interesting as well. Obviously, there's a couple of teams that are sort of playing the first time this week. Project Alpha, Lifeline Gaming. We've got Bob, 4Q, and the girls playing this week for the first time, and then of course UB as well. So a couple of teams that we have not seen last week and that we're hoping to see this week, and I'm excited to see exactly how that will go, right?
100%. I mean, there's some games there that are going to be absolutely epic to watch. Really hoping we get some really good Blitz clips for the next week.
Absolutely. And of course, that's what the guys have to bear in mind then as well, right? For this coming week, if you are playing, you might see your clip in the Blitz next week. There we go. But guys, as always, we will see how this week goes, and of course bring you a recap show next weekend again. Our recap shows are not very long, they are just half an hour, and it's pretty much just to talk a little bit about the news, show you some clips that we saw during the week, We know it's Sunday night. We try not to keep people busy for too long. But yeah, exciting stuff, right? I mean, first week that we kicked off last week, it was absolutely great. I'm very, very excited for next week, and of course, good luck to all the teams. Then I think the last thing, CK, is just to thank our League Masters again for all the hard work that they are doing. So guys, questions, anything that you need to know or understand, pass it along to the League Masters. They will surely be able to answer those questions. From our side, of course, we are also available. But anything that I forgot, Siko, that I forgot to mention or need to mention again?
I just want to say thank you to the 500 odd people currently watching the stream.
That is absolutely brilliant.
569 right now.
That's great. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate.
Oh, there we hit 600.
We really appreciate all the support. If you are watching the stream with us, please hit the like button. Also, give us a like on the video, and the subscribe button is always a good idea. We love having some new subscribers on board, so if you think we're doing a good job, please do that for us. But I think that is all that we had for tonight. This first week of gaming was absolutely brilliant, and I'm very much looking forward to next week. But from myself and Sika, it's been fun, and we will catch you guys on the next one. I'm Yakusawa. For Battle Bros, leave no one standing.